Hello everyone, Denise Carpenter from ReikiAssociates.com here. And today we're going to continue on with our discussion about how to work with your training, your Reiki training, once you've taken the classes. So we've done two previous videos, one for level 1, one for level 2, and talked about how to work with the training that you took in those classes so that you can really build the capacity in your energy system to channel Reiki energy. And again, I just want to remind everyone that we don't fix. Our job is not to fix other people or events or things. Our job is to become the clearest channel for the Reiki energy that we can be. And then the magic happens when we connect that universal life force energy in with someone else's energy system. So today we're going to talk about the Master Practitioner level. And the Master Practitioner level, the way and again, I'm a traditional teacher, so the way I teach is 5 2-hour classes. And it is all about, we call them advanced techniques or more in-depth techniques for working with the energy itself. So the first one we're going to talk about is the Reiki crystal grid. So I have my grid here. This grid started when I did my level 2 in 1997, I guess, and this grid has been on the go since then. It started with clear quartz crystals, and as you can see now, it's evolved into something quite spectacular. And we use these grids as a way to hold an energy manifestation or an affirmation or a request for a longer period of time. So it really holds the vibration of what you're asking of the universal flow. So this grid here is a working grid. It's in my office here at the Lotus Wings building on 30 North Street, and I use it for working with clients. Once you've taken the training and learned how to build a grid and how to work with it, like I also have another grid for the practitioners that work out of this building and for their highest and best good, as well as their highest and best good for all of the clients that come in to see them. And then I have another grid, that's my personal grid, that talks about my personal life, my health, my family, those kind of things. So these grids are just such an amazing aid to help you move more into the flow, the universal life force energy flow, to stay in the universal life force energy flow, and to work with it in a different way. So that's the first thing, the grid. The next thing you learn how to do is the aura clearing. And again, there's a technique for that, and you'll learn that when you take your course. But one of my students asked me one time if we could use that technique of aura clearing. We had always used it only on clients. And she said to me, well, can I do that for myself? And I thought, let's try it. Let's see what happens. And sure enough, once you learn that technique, and it's about kind of momentary relief or release of some kind of an entanglement, energy pathway entanglement within someone's aura. And it's one way, just if you think of an entanglement, or it could be a break of those fibers, or it could be a misalignment of those fibers. It's just a momentary, and the momentary could be hours or days, relief of kind of the tight weaving that may happen, where just with a regular session, you can't really loosen it enough for the energy to start flowing through it in a way that can help it come back to its original blueprint. So the aura clearing is a fabulous way to help just give some breathing space to those energy pathways, so then they can untangle, they can realign in a way that's for the highest good of the person, or they can mend themselves if they've been broken. And then the other piece that we learn in the Master Practitioner class is it's called a Master Meditation, and it's about sitting in meditation with each of those symbols you learn in your level 2. And this is such an important piece to work your way through. And with each time you meditate with one of those symbols, you create a stronger connection with the symbol. And for me, when I first learned them, it felt like they were almost like keys that unlocked a different part of my brain that allowed me to think in different ways, to work with the energy in a different way. But the more I meditated with them, the more I began to see them as beings who literally stepped up during the session and either helped myself, if it was a self-treatment, or help the client or the situation that I was working on with the session. And of course, the big piece for all levels is practice, 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 practice. The more you practice channeling Reiki, the clearer your system will become, the more healing you will bring to your system, and you will be more of an advantage for the person to come in and connect their system with the universal flow through your system. So you just become a stronger and stronger practitioner. So I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions about anything or you'd like more information, there's a contact page on my website, ReikiAssociates.com. And I will see you next time when we'll discuss working with your Master Teacher Training. Namaste, and we'll see you next time.